As you know, you'll be competing against each other to win food for you and your teammates. It is winner takes all. One team is going to eat very well tonight. One team...
Stephen Baldwin has dropped out of NBC TV's hit show I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here due to excessive insect bites. He said that he sustained about 125 bites, which caused an allergic reaction leading to sleep deprivation and a loss of 22 pounds. He will continue to support Love 146, which fights child sex slavery and exploitation. Right before the show started, Baldwin talked about why he likes reality TV shows.
The reality gig for me is probably mostly as interesting as it is, simply because if you're an actor and you're going to do a movie or a TV show or whatever, you don't always completely get to be in environments where you are completely yourself. Say what you want to say. Express whatever you want to express. Reality is that place where I can speak on my politics, my faith, my this, that, cause trouble, freak people out, throw a snake in Janice Dickinson's tent at 4 in the morning. You know, the stuff we used to do back on Long Island growing up as a kid.
He also said that reality TV stars are just as viable as traditional TV stars.
People in Hollywood, you know, movie makers, television, this, that, they'll say to you, don't do too much of that stuff. I personally don't think it really matters anymore. You know, when Spencer and Heidi walk down the street and they're probably more famous or popular or have a higher visibility than, you know, Gary Sinise from CSI New York or, you know, whatever. And he's probably a bad example because Gary is a respectable actor and talented, but it just shows the dynamic of how weird this whole reality thing is. You know, you just have, I mean, I go to some of these red carpet things and they're screaming somebody's name and I'm like, who is that? And they're like, oh, that's, you know, housewives from Ottumwa, Iowa. And like, I have no idea that, because I don't watch TV, that like there's some hugely famous people in the tabloids at this point. You know, it's just creepy. So for me, it's mostly just a goof. The second reason is that I'm working for an amazing charitable cause called Love 146, which is one of the forerunner organizations that is leading the way to abolish human trafficking, particularly within child sexual slavery, which I think is just, you know, it's almost, you know, unbearable to discuss, to think about like somebody would take a little kid and chain him up and do bad stuff to him. I think it's sick, and I'm doing what I can to fight against that.
Baldwin has hooked up with Planet Smoothie, and there has been no update on the status of a scheduled auction of his foreclosed Nyack home on June 24th.
Here they come, Mylene.
Hello.
Hello.